Good evening, and welcome to Terminator Resistance, a game which doesn't bother to have the name on the title screen. Maybe it's just a splash screen, you know. The middle skull is barely visible. Yeah, that's about right. Frame rate of unlimited or limited 30 suggests that a solid 60 isn't going to be particularly likely. We'll try normal. Hey, at least it's got the music, you know. You know what I love? I love it when games give you a loading screen that has no indication of how far along the load is going. Like, no sort of bar or number.
On August 29th, 1997, Skynet, a computer system built to protect us, became self-aware. It viewed humanity as a threat to its existence and decided to act. Judgment Day, as we eventually called it, marked the beginning of the war against the machines. Skynet attacks happened almost daily, but the attack that happened on that day was like nothing we'd seen before.
Come on. Where are the others? Where's the rest of the resistance? I don't know. Ah! No! No!
Listen to me if you want to live. Get under that bus, now. Keep moving, quick.
I'm through. This is Private Jacob.
I know who you are. There's an evacuation point on the other side of town. You need to get there. As soon as you get down the street, turn right and run as fast as you can. Now go right. Turn left. Up there, through that building. Are you okay? Talk to me.
I am. Who are you?
It doesn't matter. Right now, you need to find a way to get out of there.
It kind of sounds like my own voice. Trade resources. It's a bad name for something you want to pick up because it kind of sounds like you're going to swap something.
You don't have time for this. They're coming.
I mean, I clearly do have time for this.
HK aerial flying by. Don't let it see you. All right, I left something ahead for you, so keep moving. Stop. There are T-800s patrolling in front of the building. Make sure they don't see you.
I've got detective vision.
It's clear.
I know it's clear. I can see them through the wall.
There should be a gun in there. Pick it up. Next, there's a vent hidden behind a picture. It will lead you out of there.
Why would you make that a hold, not just a tap?
Spider scouts ahead. Keep that gun ready. Or sneak past them if you don't want to engage.
Spider scouts. Okay, so I'm better off engaging as opposed to stealthing because you get upgrade materials. A character feels weird to control, like... I think it's just the fact that my arms don't really move as I walk around. It kind of makes me feel like I'm just floating across the ground. A little disconcerting. I get XP from murdering things as well. Oh, hello.
Okay, now, through that garage. It's important.
What's there? Hello?
Very bright.
Patrick, come over here. We can't do this right now, kiddo.
I don't want to go with you.
No, you don't, but we can't stay here. Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're from the Resistance. See, Patrick? He's going to help us.
No, they're going to get us.
Please, you need to help me. My little brother, he just won't listen.
I'm not going. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Your choices matter.
I know you're scared, but staying here is not an option. I'll protect you and your sister, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm Jennifer, by the way.
I've heard there's an evacuation point near here.
Yeah, I know. My people are organizing it. We're heading there right now. I'll take us there. Come on, let's go.
I just need to pause for a second and turn my TV off and back on again. It kind of felt like there was a couple of seconds of lag between them, their lips moving and them actually saying anything.
I don't know. I came here looking for them myself.
So it's just you then?
I wasn't sure if it's just my TV being iffy or the game could have honestly been either.
This way.
I thought Pasadena was safe.
It was. Until all the soldiers were pulled out from the area. Through here.
You mean the only way I can go?
Terminators! Get down! Get down! What's going on?
Sure didn't get programmed with any peripheral vision, did they?
Aaron said these attacks happen more often as the line gets closer.
This Erin, has she seen the annihilation line?
Seen it? She's been on the other side of it. She tried to warn us, but we didn't listen.
The annihilation line?
We're here.
Okay, if you want us to go that way, then... Oh, wow.
Tell Ryan that we need to leave now. No. Just let me think.
Jennifer, thank God.
Oh, you're from the Resistance. Thank you for making sure that Jennifer and Patrick got here safe.
Are you the guy I spoke to on the radio?
Nah, I don't think so. I haven't been able to reach anybody for a while now, but...
Calling it now as myself
I
from the
know
future.
that Colin wants us to go, but I don't know how I feel about leaving anyone behind. Jennifer just got here, and you said yourself that you heard someone on the radio. There could be other people out there. Don't you think somebody should go and look for them? I mean, you're from the Resistance. It's your call.
We should probably leave, but I'll
search
search
for other
for survivors.
survivors.
Good, I'll get the bus ready. Before you go, talk to Erin. She might be able to get you a med kit. Oh, and take this. You'll probably need it.
An Uzi. I suppose you should probably keep the assault rifle if you're going to be defending here.
you might have a med kit for me?
Did he now? So I guess he's the one who rations out our supplies. If you really need it, you can have it. But our supplies are scarce, and I'd rather keep it for a real emergency. So you tell me, do you really need it or not?
No, I'm okay.
Without it.
I'm glad you're more brave than Ryan.
Also, all of these fires are incredibly bright. Like, maybe I do need to turn my gamma down. Nope, they're still looking at the sun.
Chasing ghosts? That's what we do now? Fucking hero.
You got a problem with me? It kind of looks like the fire is reflecting on the inside of your eyelids, or just straight up passing through your skull. Yeah. The fire is visible through your eyes. That's disturbing. Okay. How do I actually change a weapon? Oh, others inventory. Right. I can feel quests. That's nice. I also like how I found a locked door and it hasn't updated with a little symbol for a locked door, because that would be, you know, useful. Down D-pad is the next weapon. God, are these even called detective mode? L1 for weapon selection. Okay, so the pistol one just usually use the same ammo. I have no idea how much damage to do, rate of fire, control. Yeah, what does? Sure, why would the game tell me that?
Anyone there? No one's here.
Got a lot of trade resources though. I'm sure they'll be useful at some point. There.
Is anyone here? Nothing.
Okay, so yeah, where's that light coming from? That seems like a fire on the other side of the walls, just blazing through solid material.
Anyone in here?
Who's there?
I've come to get you. There's an evacuation point not far from here. You need to get there fast.
No, I'm not leaving. Have you seen what's out there? That giant spider. It's going to get us. You have to destroy it.
I already took care of it. It's safe now.
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
I don't see anyone else. I'm heading your way.
I wish that detective vision would give you an idea of, how much more loot there is to find in an area. I don't really know how important this loot is yet because I haven't had anything to spend it on, but I imagine with it being post-apocalyptic, there'd be a fair bit of scarcity involved.
Let's clear the path.
Yeehaw! This reminds me of a good old duck hunt to swamp.
More of them coming.
This one's for you, Pop.
Jennifer, what's the holdup?
Tin cans coming!
Jennifer!
Trophy earned close call.
Get in!
Go, go, go!
Hold on, we're getting out of here.
If I'd known that was going to try to loot the bodies. The annihilation line is a line that separates the living from the dead, composed of an army of Terminators, electronic machines that keep advancing.
Mark's about to pass out. We need to stop soon.
Okay, we'll do that. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ryan. That over there is Erin. She's the doctor of the group. Jennifer's a scavenger, and Colin, well, you can ask him yourself what he thinks he does.
I'm Jacob. I'm a private from the Resistance. Pacific Division.
Pacific? You're a long way from home. What you doing down here?
My entire division was wiped out. I'm trying to get in touch with the South Division. I've got a message for Commander Barron.
So it's true?
Commander
The
Barron.
Annihilation Line's coming?
It wasn't the Annihilation Line. It was something else.
Then what was it?
To be honest, I'm not sure myself.
God damn it! That's as far as this piece of shit will go.
Let's get off the road. Pull up over there. We got some time on them, so let's not lose our heads.
I'll be on the fucking lookout for tin cans.
Aaron, you do what you think is best for Mark. I'll see what I can do about the bus. Jacob, it might take a while, so can you look inside and see if it's safe to stay?
Sure.
Jennifer, would you help me?
Sure.
Hey, there was a locked door in Pasadena I couldn't open. Oh, I have a new skill point. Oh, the stats for the guns are actually here. So the Uzi I have does more damage than the pistol I have. Why would I ever use a pistol? Combat, science, and survival. Move faster, crouching, rubbish. More damage, damage. Use plasma weapons. Faster reload. Permanently disable laser traps. Lockpicking. Crafting. Hacking. Carry more stuff. Take less damage. Well, gaining more XP is obviously the first thing you take all the time. Can I talk to you? Nope. You said they were going to help Mark, right?
I've been patient with you for the sake of this group. But you had one job today and you dropped the fucking ball.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Sure, walk away, asshole.
I can make lockpicks, but I don't have the lockpicking skill, so I can't actually do anything with them, can I? You get XP for crafting as well, that's nice. You can make ammunition if you have chemicals, energy cells, and metal scraps. Okay, so it tells you don't have the required skills to craft this item. From looking at the skill tree, you can get crafting up to 4 times, and then the last crafting is just to take less resources, right? So, can anyone watching this stream tell me if I'm missing something here? I assume this would unlock at crafting level 1. Crafting level 1 would get you pipe grenades, sound decoys. Like, where's the barrier between level 2, 3, and 4? Termination knife? Like, would level 3 get me a laser trap? Or would it have to be a level 4? Or level 2? There's no indication. And pressing X to try and craft it just says you don't have the required skill without telling you what the required skill would actually be. That's gonna go with not great game design. Okay, so I can't destroy the lockpick with very easy locks. Oh, this is a lot more finicky than you might think.
Ooh-wee. All this for us? Oh, did I startle you?
No.
What do you want?
I'm so glad you asked. Since we're stuck here, I figured I'll go see if anything's creeping around the corner. I hear that you're looking for the Resistance, and where I'm heading, they used to have an outpost. I wouldn't mind backup while I'm out there. So what do you say? Buddies? Talk to Ryan and see if he needs anything. I'm moving out now. Let's meet at the bridge. And
Their lips don't match up with any of the dialogue. It's very disconcerting. Oh, I'll have the
This might come in handy.
assault rifle, thank you.
Pipe bomb. This will do some damage.
Rockets. Maybe open that box up. No.
Hey, thanks for earlier. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have started completely freaking out. And that wouldn't have done anyone any good. Patrick's been through a lot, you know? I guess we all have. I just wish I could find something that would take his mind off all this. At least for a moment. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Were there any Resistance in Pasadena?
They were stationed just outside of town since I can remember. But they moved not that long ago. We tried to convince ourselves that maybe we were safe, so they didn't need to be there anymore. But apparently we were wrong.
What about your father? What happened to him?
He protected us from a tin can. We were able to sneak out, but he had no chance. When I looked back, he was lying there, dead on the floor. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm ready for this.
Well, it's handy to learn you can in fact go off of the mini-map. There's occasionally be things to find.
Seems the repair might take a couple days. How's it looking inside?
There's a lot of supplies there. Looks like someone left them for us.
Nah, seems too much of a convenience. Better keep your eyes open. But speaking of supplies, we don't have much, but we keep everything useful inside this crate. You feel free to look through and pick up what you need. Listen, I know that finding the resistance is your #1 priority, but if you stumble upon a set of tools while you're out there, please bring them to me, okay? I must have lost mine during the escape. Good luck out there.
See, he said look through and take what you need. He didn't say look through and buy what you need. Also, why would I buy guns that the game gave me for free? Do my guns break? Do I run out of ammo? Do they chuck them away? I should probably buy more ammo, but... I should probably just sell the handgun, because it's worse than the Uzi in every single possible way.
Can I help you?
What was that with Colin?
He was supposed to take care of a package back in Pasadena. Relying on him cost me my antibiotics, my pills, and possibly that man's life. But there's nothing we can do about it now.
What do you think about Ryan?
Ryan? I heard him fumbling through that speech back in the bus. You have to excuse him. Usually Jennifer's father welcomed the new arrivals. I guess Ryan thinks he has a new role in this group. If that's the case, then we should all be worried.
Do you need help with anything?
No, I'm fine. I had to learn to do things by myself for quite a while, sweetie. Now, tell me, what did you really want to ask me?
How did you know about the Annihilation Mine?
I heard the rumors, like everyone else. And then, like everyone else, I decided to ignore them. I was in the middle of operating on a little girl. When I had finished, I realized that we were surrounded. The machines killed most of us, but they decided to keep me alive. So, that's how I ended up in a camp. Maybe they thought it would be worth having a doctor in there. I don't know.
What happens at those camps?
People get tortured, experimented on, cut to pieces. I couldn't watch at first, but I soon realized that I had to do what no one else could. I had to bear witness to the atrocities. You're actually the first person that wasn't afraid to ask. They're all scared of me, like I'm carrying some sort of disease. But they're still coming to me for medicine. Ironic, isn't it?
Alright, I guess we're done here. It would really benefit from an audio cue when it's finished loading.
This is Rivers, over.
Yeah, I see ya. I found myself a lookout spot. No sign of any tin cans so far. Couple of crawlers, but nothing you can't handle.
So you didn't kill them for me on your way? It's kind of a... wonder if I checkpoint back there if I die. Una, don't do that. I know.
Alright, I see 2 resistance outposts. You go about your business while I stay here and enjoy the view. And please don't do anything stupid. Oh yeah, out.
Okay, so that looked back around. I'll go up this way, so. One second there. You just like.
Aim at its red eye. You'll see it. It glows like a fucking thing.
Don't you think I know that?
The way you're shooting, I thought you'd need all the advice you could get.
Hey, win. Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. I think Luna's looking to get out. What's up, Win? You want to go out for a bit? On you go, sir. That's what I thought. Yep, I know. It's pure rubbish out. It's wet, it's windy, and it's rainy, and it's horrible. You don't actually want to go out. I know. I know. You pick the best times for this winner. I'll leave the door open for her for a while. It's not like it's going to get freezing cold in here or anything. Also, I have the second screen app on if you guys have any questions of the gripping gameplay so far. I am almost out of ammunition. Maybe we should have bought some at the shop. It's kind of hard to tell how much ammo you're going to find, given this is the first time we've been out in an open world area. Ceiling? You don't want to go out. Maybe I should upgrade my lockpicking skill next time I level up. Bunch of doors around here that are easy. I had to go to work all day, so I went as annoyed and upset because I was at work all day. Now I'm sitting at home playing video games instead of paying attention to her.
Dog?
Yes, Winner. What is it? You want to go out? Here. Go out, so. Then don't be mad. It's cold outside. It's not my fault.
What are you doing here, boy? I know a kid that'd take care of you. Come on.
So we just put the dog in her
Hey,
backpack.
fuckhead, your radio's on. Or was I supposed to hear that? Fucking creep.
Not a mission priority. Trophy earned. Oh, I suppose I may as well get lockpicking. I can't get Fast Learner 2 yet anyway, so... It can't seriously have been everything that was in here. A bag with some random things and some metal scraps. That was it. Yes, Luna? Well, since we have the resources, then I'll make a bunch more lockpicks. That'll be useful. Trophy earned handyman. I can also afford to make some more medium caliber ammo. Sure. Make more ammunition. Shotgun. Well, taking lockpicking is certainly proven it's worthwhile. I'll probably need to get the backpack space next. Well, that wasn't a bad one at all. Let's save our game just in case we meet an unfortunate end. Don't want to have to go and find all that stuff again. And keep going north. Some of the cars have openable boots that have things inside. Only some of them.
Look at that. He kind of looks like you.
I mean, I have absolutely no idea what I look like.
Much longer. We'd be great friends. You bring out the best insults in me.
Hang on, did I get XP for blowing up the tank despite the fact there were no bad guys killed by it? These lockpicking doors vary wildly in quality. The one that had some scraps and another lockpick, the one that had a shotgun.
guys usually destroy them on sight?
Yeah, you get XP for blowing up those explosive barrels. Simultaneously kind of dumb and great, I guess. Wonder if I hit it with my pipe, how much damage it does. Not a particularly large amount, as it turns out. It's really hard to state just how unpleasant that lockpicking minigame is to actually do. Like it's overly sensitive. The slightest movement of the left stick just sends the pen all over the place.
I assume there's a fucking good reason you're going exactly the opposite of where you're supposed to be?
Ryan asked me to look for something.
Hopefully I actually get to do something with all these Skynet chips soon, because I've been picking up a lot of them. Maybe you can only put them in the Skynet weapons. Should be kind of a wasted opportunity, but hey. Oh, can't get on the bus. Skill book. Okay. Hacking device required, right? Fair enough. Just inflicting more damage might not be the worst idea. How's my inventory? Yeah, I could use the backpack space. Well, I don't need the damage reduction at the moment. Crafting I'm not too bothered about. Let's just do more damage with things, sure. I do like that they gave you a couple of different ways of solving that problem, so if you don't actually have explosives, it's not just a case of, well, come back later. I can probably use this for a while. Bit light on small ammo.
You got what you were looking for?
I did.
Oh, good. Now get on with your mission. We don't have all day.
I mean, we do have all day, as far as I can tell. There's no time limit or anything. Plus, the game is one of those terrible ones where it's like, oh, you like to do all the side quests, do you? Well, while you were out, everybody died back at base. You get XP for shooting rats. And you get trade resources for it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a lot of that. And putting flashlight and change weapon on the same button is kind of dumb. Hi, Lynn. You want to settle down on my lap now, do you? Good girl. Oh, his shotgun's decent. It definitely feels like the kind of game you'd want to have like a guide on your phone open. Stuff like those skill books being dotted around the environment. Like there's a lot of random things to find just by exploring, but like skill books seem like they'd be vaguely useful to find. Trophy earned easy money, which I'm guessing is for unlocking a certain number of lockpicks. I should probably figure out how to throw grenades at some point. Is that underneath me, I wonder? R1, that's grenades. And destroying walls gets you XP as well. Well, I wish I'd known that when I remembered where that wall was earlier. A turret? That's a turret. Weapon red plasma. Well, that's a shame. Still good to know that whenever I get a hacking device, I'll be able to hack those. Wow.
Alive or dead in there?
Alive.
Just checking.
Man, I wonder how many trade resources I even have now. Don't actually see a way of seeing here how many trade resources I have. Okay, so the map doesn't have anything. Your quest screen doesn't have anything. Your inventory would be where you'd normally expect to find that sort of thing. But trade resources don't appear to be an actual item in my inventory. Not on the skills, nor are they on the archives. So yeah, I have no idea how much money I'm carrying. That seems weird. I found a whole bunch. Right, may as well destroy these things.
So much for staying low-key. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm sure that won't draw any attention.
Okay, so next level I could get Fast Learner 2 and Lockpicking 2 if I just don't spend this point. So I don't really need any of these things, so just keep a hold of the points for now, I guess. I don't think I've actually found any lockpicking medium things in this area. There was one at the hub world, which has kind of been it, isn't it? The game can also be really finicky about needing you to look at a door handle to be able to hold it open. Hold down the square button to open it, like as opposed to just holding square when you're at a door to open it, because it's a door. What else am I going to be doing with it? And the frame rate is not good. This is on unlimited frame rate as well. Maybe I'd be better off to put it down to a locked 30. Limited to 30 rather. Can I see you through this? Because you know what time stops. Also, I'm playing on normal difficulty, and I've taken quite a bit of fire from these things, and I still have like 80% of my health. Shotguns are pretty effective. Just gonna have virtually no ammo left for it. You know, a smarter man than me would say that the presence of a giant mechanical spider just outside the resistance outpost suggests there's probably not anyone left alive inside. But what do I know?
No guards. Not a good sign.
And the giant mechanical spider outside, also not a good sign. There's all crap some of them, I guess. How do shotgun shells require fabrics exactly?
Map. Let's see. Looks like they were keeping an eye on an old university hospital not far from here. Are you there?
Yeah? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. I'm going to the second spot. Maybe they're there.
Whatever.
There is an invisible wall here. I kind of thought maybe I could use that to flank around and get the high ground for an attack on the guys down there, but no. That was apparently silly of me. Okay, we've thoroughly explored this left hand side. Did I not kill that? Oh, it was the second one. Okay, things I like about the game so far. I like the combat music, because it's basically just the Terminator theme, and it's a good theme. And you get XP for that as well, because it counts as an enemy. Ah, sure, why not? Yeah, I like the combat music. I quite like the way that when I'm fighting, for instance, these little drone guys, that they lose parts as you shoot them. Like you can shoot their wings off them and they lose little chunks of metal. That's kind of neat. That's everything I got so far.
Hey, fuckhead. I saw some movement in the factory.
Resistance?
Nah, it looked like a scavenger. We aren't too far from our new hideout. Maybe it's the guy who lives there. You know what? I think I'll introduce myself. The least I can do for leaving us all those horses. I might even give him a thank you card. You keep looking.
I can't believe I get XP for blowing up barrels. You can't search for each things, can you? No, you can't. I mean, that would be pretty dumb, but... Enter factory. Right. Weird I didn't get XP for blowing open that door like I did when I blew open some walls. Okay, that's just the place where the hacking door was. Yeah, we already went up there. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's any respawning bad guys, which makes sense given that, you know, can't give you a huge amount of ammo from them. You quickly find yourself in a scenario where you can't actually beat up the bad guys in front of you. Sure. Man, I'm gonna have so many resources whenever I get back to the hub. Whenever that happens. I actually explore down this corner, did I? I said I looped around from the starting area, but didn't actually go down it. Can't jump over that car. Keep an eye over there, because look at those textures. Like, what is even happening over there? I wonder if those guys are doing more damage to you with their lightning guns if you're standing in water. It's probably not that kind of game. Okay, can't go up that slow ramp. Oh, I think that's pretty much everything on this first map. I imagine after I've been inside this place that they'll be like, oh, they went to the factory, you should go there. Spider's weak point. You mean the big glowy bit on her back? Yeah, thanks for the intel there, lads.
South Division has definitely been here.
Okay, so we're not jumping up that alley, right?
What do we have here?
I think if I saw that in the resistance hideout, I'd just walk out and let the machines take me. And just carry a Spear M16? Yep.
An attack order signed by Commander Barron. And it's only from a couple of days ago. They must have moved on to that hospital. All right, I've got everything. What's the status on that factory? Colin? Can you hear me? Colin? Shit.
Right, well, now we've reached level 6. We can get fast burner 2. Do I need a backpack yet? No, I won't. Medium box, sure. And next level we can get weapons too, just deal 50% more damage with everything. Also, I have got so many chips. So many. Back to that factory I found, I suppose. Plasma weapons can be upgraded with Skynet chips. Okay. From what I remember seeing in the skills, I need to get to weapons 3 at level 12 to be able to use first generation
Colin,
plasma weapons.
Where are you? Can you hear me?
Quiet. I'm following that guy. Something's not right about him.
Okay, I can probably use my M16 for a while. So I have more than 1,000 rounds now. Also, this map is not super useful.
Got away from me. I'm trying to see. What the? Ow!
Colin! Talk to me, Colin!
Jacob Rivers, marked for termination.
Sweet. Come with me, you want to live. Come on. Gotta say it. It's the law.
Are you alright, Jacob? Jacob! Hours later, they found me lying in front of our hideout. I made it out alive, but not all of us did.
What was the subtitles
Colin's
again?
dead, and the stranger I saw is nowhere to be found. I told them about everything. I said that it wasn't safe for them to be with me. But Jennifer suggested that right now, nowhere is safe, so we might as well stick together. Everyone pulled through as we prepared for the worst. But nothing happened.
Jacob? Are you awake?
How long have you been sitting there?
Not that long. I know that you're going to that hospital today, so I went on my first scavenging run. And I found something for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you go with your sister?
No. As soon as Erin heard that there's a hospital nearby, she asked Jennifer to go look for some medicine. So I went alone. Don't tell her that, okay?
She's already at the medical district?
Yup. Oh, and Ryan wanted to talk to you.
Heat from a plasma rifle cauterized the wound. That's why he's not bleeding. But damage to the skin made the burn prone to infection. That's what we need to worry about.
Wow. You're really smart.
I learned all that before the war. And thanks to Judgment Day, I didn't even have to pay off my student loan.
The kid found me 1 bullet. Gee, thanks, kid. You're the best. Can I buy anything meaningful now? Not really. I have 3,000 currency. Guns cost 200. I guess I could just buy a lot of shotgun shells. That could be useful. And grenades are expensive, but I have 13 of them. So let's sell my spare M16s. And we'll just kind of keep everything else, I guess. And look at all these chips. Why are these ones little blue bits on them? They seem to be more expensive, so maybe they're just higher tier. Nope, because these ones cost or sell for 162. So, oh god, this inventory here is a mess. Like, why can I not sort this list? Why does it go like damage 19% up here, damage 18%, and then damage 10% here? Like, they're not organized in any meaningful way whatsoever. Well, since I don't appear to have an inventory limit on these, I suppose I may as well just keep picking them up. I suppose I could probably sell some of them? I don't even know if I can stack the same thing if it's worth keeping 19% I guess I could get rid of the 10%? The fire rate 15, 14, 12 and 12, so yeah, we can get rid of 10s. If it ends up being a system where I could like combine these to upgrade them, then I'll be really annoyed. We don't have anything for grip, so we'll keep the 19s. I'll get rid of less than 15%, I guess. And stability, we've got 15 and 13, so yeah, let's get rid of the more stability. Now we have 5 grand. And sod all to buy. We'll put up again. We can get an RO backpack, we don't really need it at the moment. Get combat level 2, I guess. Do more damage with things. Okay, so when I'm in the shop, it shows me stats for damage 40 plus 20, because my skill is giving me plus 50% damage. When I'm in the inventory, it doesn't show the plus damage from my skills. This game is a mess.
Morning. Patrick came to me earlier, asking if I thought you'd like his present. When I saw that it was a single bullet, I wasn't sure if he was being helpful or if it was a warning. I figured he didn't appreciate you looking at his sister like that.
How's Mark doing?
Not great. We barely have any medicine left. But
I am swimming in medkits.
Bring back some antibiotics from that hospital.
How do you feel about Colin's death?
What do you want me to tell you? That I feel guilty? That I care? Right now, I'm a little more concerned with the living than the dead.
Do you think you could help more people by joining the Resistance?
Honey, maybe ask me that question when you finally find them. Because for now, I don't think they even exist.
About that camp.
What do you want to know?
How did the machines communicate with you?
There was this one machine. We called it Nurse Ratchet. It was designed to look almost friendly. It wore an awful, smiling, rubber human face. At the end of every week, it took the weakest of us for experimentation. My cellmate, Karen, was pregnant. I knew that was a one-way ticket to the grinder, so I had to plan an escape.
Did Skynet ever notice she was pregnant?
Well, we tried to keep it a secret, but when she started showing, they informed me that after the birth, I would have to kill the baby. Otherwise, they would execute the whole cage. The baby came early, and Karen died giving birth. She didn't even get to see her child. I had to take action. Me and one other prisoner took the child, and we got to the disposal room, where we covered ourselves with dead bodies. Then we just lay there, waiting for them to throw us out. And they did. They dumped us outside the camp, ready for the grinder.
Did they go after you?
We heard an alarm, but we were already far away. They hunted us at first, but they had more important things to do than running after two nobodies with a baby. We ran to protect her, but deep down we were preparing for the worst. Anyway, you're healthy, right? And your bones don't look broken, so stop bothering me.
I got 16 lockpicks. I probably don't need any more.
Okay, now sit. Roll over. Fetch. We've got a lot to learn.
I mean, he was already sitting, buddy, so it sounds like you've got a lot to learn.
Jacob, thank you for finding him for me. I promise I'll take good care of him. Now, what should I call him?
How about Max?
That's a good name. I like that.
I was kind of hoping he'd like aim over the dog and it would be named Max now, but I guess that would just be a little bit too much to ask.
You wanted to talk to me?
First of all, thank you for bringing me that toolkit. That bus should be ready in no time. Good to see you finally turned the corner. I wanted to talk to you. I'm starting to get worried about Jennifer. It's been a while since she left, and at my age, I try to worry as little as possible. If you see her out there, send her back, okay?
How's that bus coming along?
I'll make a run again, don't worry about it. Besides a couple of rusty rotors, it's got a whole lot of character. The question is, where do we go from here?
Do you remember Judgment Day?
I do. That's right. I'm that old. My memory ain't as good as it used to be. However, there are some images that stand out in my mind. My brother Tucker hitting on this lady guard, or people covered in mud. But for the life of me, I can't remember the name of that band.
You have a brother.
I did. Older brother. Well, he was a ladies' man. We didn't have tickets to the concert, but he knew how to charm a lady. She let us in. Well, him. I tagged along like I always did. Yeah, it was one of those outdoor festivals. When we got in, we decided to climb this metal tower to get a better view of the stage, you know. So as we're watching this band play their hearts out, we see a burst of bright, ugly light. I went blind for a while.
What was it?
Took me a while to understand what I was looking at. The atomic mushroom cloud wasn't something we were ever supposed to see. My bloodshot eyes, the only other thing I could see clearly was people below me being crushed. The tower we were clinging onto started shaking. Finally gave in after the shockwave from the explosion. I closed my eyes and it started falling onto the people below. What am I thinking of? I'm usually a lighthearted guy. Why don't we talk about something more positive? Oh, God, I remember the name of that band now. It was Captured by Robots.
Hang on. I got a lockpicking upgrade. Wasn't there a thing on the map where there was a locked door? Did it really go away from my map? Because I couldn't have gotten medium lockpicking skill the first time I came here. Whereabouts was it? Yeah, that's a nuisance that it doesn't stay on your minimap. I guess it was worth it, but yeah. Pardon me. I'm pretty tuckered out. I'm probably going to call it here at the start of the next area. Pick us up again tomorrow night after work. But yeah, we will come back to this tomorrow. You know, for as janky as it is, it's not terrible. It's functional. It's not super interesting. Scavenging for stuff could be more interesting. There could be more things to find. I also find it kind of weird that it says version 1.01 in the bottom left hand corner because there hasn't been a patch or update for this game. So that means they patched it before they actually put it on the disc, which is kind of a weird thing to do. Anyway, I'll play more of this tomorrow night. Because why not, really? In the meantime, thanks for watching.